So this is the part 3. So I'm going to share 2 situations that are way worse and that happen when you don't express boundaries. And this is backing Michelle up on this. And I know it's awkward to say, well, I want to be married within a year or whatever, but whatever your boundaries are, but you have to be able to express that. So first and foremost, you'll have couples who, let's say they've been together for 5-10 years and she knows he's going to propose. He's not going to. But he kind of keeps stringing her along because they live together at this point. They share a house, they share bills, maybe they share a couple babies. None of which is a good idea. They share a business, they share this, they share that. So she's not gonna leave, but he's not gonna put in any more effort because why would he? Well, one day she gets fed up and she decides to leave. And if you're a couple to where, you're not doing those things and you have boundaries, you can just kind of leave and it's a pretty clean break. But if you have all those things together, like pets or kids or a house, in most states, it's not that clean. You can't just leave. You have to have the courts and other people get involved and divide it up. Here's how I know this. I'm in Georgia, and my grandmother's estate is in North Carolina because that's where my family's originally from. Even though I don't live there, even though I don't desire to live there, I'm in the process of having the courts separate her house and figure out who gets what between me and my relatives, which we're just not going to talk about. Despite the fact I haven't set foot in that house in over a decade because a lot of stuff on their end. I'm not going to get into it, but it was never formally done correctly and legally. So this court mess has been going on for over a year. And this is something I did not sign up for. But if you're living with somebody without being married to them, this could be your future. My attorney flat out told me, because we talked about it, she said, yeah, this is why I tell people never ever buy a house with someone you're not married to because you don't have protections and it gets tied up in court, and the same with kids, and you have custody issues and all sorts of crap that you do not want to deal with. And this is the better scenario of the two. So let's go talk about the second scenario. They've been together for however many years, same situation, and he decides, oh, I do want to marry you. And she badgers him and she pesters him. And she gets a shitty proposal, but she gets a good ring because she insists on it. And then they get married, and then she has a baby right away to keep him. Because I've seen that too. So you have to kind of pick and choose.